My name is Danica Justin, and I'm an instructional coach and teacher in Prince George's County Public Schools. I am here to share with you my district technology plan in hopes that you will gain an understanding of why a comprehensive plan like mine is necessary for Prince George's County Public School teachers, and how my plan meets the specific needs of our teachers and administrators at this point in time. Technology is taking a front seat at schools across our country and in almost every other developed nation. Educators and policymakers are realizing that in order to be competitive and responsible citizens, students need to be learning how to utilize various devices and tools to accomplish goals, and school is the best place for this learning to happen. The educators in Prince George's County recognize the importance of integrating technology into daily lessons, but many are not acting on this understanding. According to an extensive survey of educators in Pgcps, our teachers are less worried about how to use the hardware that is available to them, as most teachers have already received trainings from the companies who provided these devices, and more concerned with making sure that the technology they integrate has a purpose and is used efficiently. With such a big emphasis on park testing, teachers fear that if they spend time integrating technology, they will lose time teaching content that will be on the big test. It is clear that many educators in Pgcps do not have enough experience or confidence with web tools and applications that can so easily but meaningfully enhance students' education and also create efficiency. While most teachers have the desire to integrate technology in writing, they lack the time to investigate web tools and applications to enhance their classrooms and student learning. Our most recent test data from MSA practice park exams, countywide diagnostic writing exams, and even the SAT indicate that our students struggle the most with writing. In the last 2 years, all schools across our county have included in their school improvement plans a variety of strategies and implemented a plethora of different programs aimed at improving student literacy. Sadly, none of those plans include a purposeful integration of technology to enhance student achievement. In the 21st century, with the definition of literacy expanding to include computer literacy, this is a big mistake. The goal of my professional development plan is to provide teachers and administrators with the knowledge and confidence they need to implement technology in ways that modify and redesign learning experiences for students, with a specific focus on web tools and applications that can help teachers in all content areas make writing more engaging and productive for students. Not only will teachers, administrators, and support staff be introduced to a variety of web tools and apps, but they will have time to collaborate with others in order to design lessons which implement the new tools and apply to their actual classrooms. So when they leave a professional development, they will have an activity or assignment developed and ready for student use. My training plan will not only result in an increased use of technology in the classroom and student literacy gains, but will also make our students more competitive and able 21st century citizens. My district technology plan includes 5 half-day workshops, which can be scheduled consecutively or spread out throughout the beginning of the school year. Each workshop begins with an introduction to a unique set of tools, provides hands-on activities for attendees to become familiar with each of the tools, and concludes with time for attendees to develop instructional units, lesson plans, rubrics, and other resources that can immediately be taken back and used in their classrooms. Each workshop has been differentiated to meet the needs of teachers regardless of their level of experience with technology, so even the most technology advanced teachers will benefit from attending these sessions. Day 1 will be a comprehensive introduction to Google Apps for Education. Pgcps has subscribed to Google, so students and staff have all have education Gmail accounts. Surprisingly, teachers who responded to my survey indicated their students do not regularly log into their emails or use basic Google apps such as Google Docs or Slides. Google Apps for Education provide unique opportunities for students to collaborate, blog, share ideas, and receive and submit work virtually. This workshop will help teachers become knowledgeable about all the advantages of Google Apps as opposed to their Microsoft counterparts, and the day will conclude with teachers developing class websites and virtual classroom environments. Day 2 will focus on web tools that help students organize their thoughts through pre-writing activities such as mind mapping. In addition to the web tools that will be shared, teachers will learn about an expensive software our county has already purchased to assist students with organizing their ideas, but about which most teachers are completely unaware. The day will conclude with teachers designing a project and rubric for students using one of the tools presented. Day 3 will introduce teachers to blogging in the classroom to promote frequent opportunities for students to write and share their work with peers. Teachers will develop a class blog or detailed student blogging project. Day 4 focuses on web tools that can help students overcome writer's block. The tools shared during this session push students to develop their ideas for writing both expository and creative texts. The final workshop will give teachers ideas about how to provide their students with authentic audiences for their writing through publishing work online. The workshop will also be an introduction to the International Society for Teaching and Education Standards for Students, as well as our county's acceptable use policy. Before presenting the workshop countywide, I will field test each session with a group of teachers from various schools throughout Pgcps. I will use their feedback after each session to adjust the tools and activities to better meet our teachers' needs. I understand that money is a big concern for our county at this point in time. School budgets are almost entirely controlled by principals, and thankfully most principals have seen the need for increased technology in their buildings and have purchased the hardware they believe to be beneficial. Even with the variety of technology available in each building, the trainings all focus on web tools that only require laptops, iPads, or mobile devices, which are accessible to all of our teachers and students in our county. Because there are professional development days built into our school year, and because the only technology we need for the training is something we already have, teachers' laptops, the entire budget for this proposal is very modest. The budget breakdown is as follows. Instructor time at $40 an hour for 25 hours totals $1,000. The venue for our training will be a venue with which Pgcps is very familiar, Camelot. At $15,000 a day in rental fees, that's only $75,000. This totals $76,000. We have approximately 7,800 teachers and 630 administrators, so about 8,430 attendees. That means we would spend $9 on each attendee. The work they would accomplish and the knowledge they would gain and bring back to their classrooms and schools is worth exponentially more than $9. I hope this presentation has provided you with a comprehensive overview of my district technology training plan and an understanding of why such a plan is necessary for all teachers and administrators in Pgcps. I am confident that if my plan is selected and put into place, teachers will be invigorated to implement technology in new ways, and students will be more engaged in meaningful literacy building activities, resulting in increased student achievement countywide.